Hello, this is Amir from lowcarbmaster.com, and today we're going to learn how to render beef tallow. This recipe is especially simple. My recipes in general are going to be really simple, but this one for the first video is going to be the simplest. So what we're first going to do is we're going to have some beef fat, or beef suet, whatever you may call it. Some butchers may not know what it is. You can go to the back and ask them for beef fat. If they don't sell it, they might give it to you for free because they do throw it away. Most butchers don't know. Well, let me not say most. Some butchers don't know what beef suet is, but here it is. This is relatively cheap if you can get it from a butcher. If not, they might give it to you for free. It's I don't know if it's focusing well. It's about 4 pounds. It's 99 cents a pound. They give you a lot. This will come out to roughly 6 cups of tallow, and this is frozen right now. So what we're going to do is, I like it frozen better, because if it's not frozen, it's going to be, like all rubbery. We're going to put it in the food processor. We're going to process it bit by bit, get them nice and fine. Then we're going to throw them in this big pot over here, put it on low heat, and just leave them for maybe an hour or even 2. And just check up on them every now and then, stir them. What's going to happen is that they're going to turn really fine and small, and you're going to get little crispies out of them. And you're going to get a hell of a lot of oil. It's going to come up, and that's going to be your tallow, which you can put aside in jars like this. This is some over here. It will turn solid at room temperature, which is what you're getting over here. This is a finished product. So let's get started. Alright, so we're back. Basically, the reason why I like to do it when it's cold, when partially frozen, is because you don't get those rubbery pieces. So we can just throw it right into the food processor, click it up, and we'll get nice and fine pieces. So here we are. I put a little bit in the food processor, not too much, and grind it up. The rest of the pieces scoop out with a spoon because they will get a little oily. Throw them in the pot and continue. One thing to note: if you have pieces that are already getting rubbery, it is like 102 degrees right now. If you do have pieces that are getting rubbery, just use kitchen shears. Snip them, get them nice and little, so the food processor can handle them better. I just finished cutting up all the pieces of tallow, tossing them in the food processor, and as you can see over here, they're fine little pieces, almost like ground beef, I would say. Just leave them there on low heat, as you can see the flame. You want it to be, I wouldn't say the lowest possible, but the next step above that. Leave them in for a little bit, and you're good to go. About an hour, 2 hours. Wait until they get crispy. Then you know they're good. Alright, so we're back, and here's the finished product. I separated all the crunchies, as you can see. I'm going to put them back in to see if I can render a little bit more out of them. We don't want to burn them. We want them to be nice and crispy. You can actually eat these. You can make snacks out of them. You can put some salt and cinnamon, throw them in the freezer, pop them as snacks. Or you can heat them up on the side of a dish, and just, put some sauce on them and eat them. You can do whatever you want with them. So here's the tallow. It's nice and hot. I don't want to touch it. But as you can see, all I have to do is put the strainer. I started scooping some out of here and putting it into the strainer to strain out the crunchies. And then at the end, after I pretty much got almost all the crunchies out, I took towel, picked this up and tipped it over and got all the rest of the tallow here. Now what you can do is take some coffee paper, spread it out, drain it, towel, anything, and drain it just so you can get the little bits and pieces out. Don't necessarily have to, but you could if you want. So here's your beef tallow. Use it for deep frying, for anything. It's very stable fat. You don't have to do all that burning and low smoking points and all that bullshit. This is the real deal right here. Stay tuned for more amazing and simple recipes from lowcarbmaster.com and your chef Amir.